Hey coin collectors, and welcome to another joint video between the DC Coin World Coin channel and the Big D Coins channel. And today we're going to talk a little bit about a $2 coin for the United States of America. And while it seems unlikely, we have a lot of other places that do have the $2 coin. So we're going to look through some of those, and we're going to talk about the history of the $2. Well, this one on top, some of you may recognize this. This is the Australian $2 coin. It's really small. Has an Aboriginal elder. Has the Northern Lights here. You see them right above the 2. And then there's the 2. And then there's dollars, and it's plural, $2. We tip it up and we see that it has that stop and go edge where it has the lines in it and then the smooth. And then, of course, Australia still has Queen Elizabeth II as its, I guess I would call it figurehead. I don't know what you call it. Elizabeth II here, Australia, she's obviously the Queen, in 2006, and Australia is obviously part of the Commonwealth. And the European Union has a €2 coin, and this is the bimetallic one that we have here. We flip it over. This one is from France. This is from 2011. So there is the two metal $2 or €2 coin here. Canada has one. That's the closest we're going to get, probably, right? Canada $2 coin. This is the toonie, has the polar bear on it. Just a beautiful engraving of the polar bear. It says $2, again, plural. You flip it over, and we see that. Of course, they're part of the Commonwealth too, so they have Queen Elizabeth on theirs. And then, of course, we have our maple leaf at the top. And it wouldn't be a Canadian coin without the maple leaf. England doesn't have a $2 coin because they don't use dollars, but they have a £2 coin, and that again is a bimetallic coin. You see it says £2. Again, the plural. Elizabeth II. We flip it over, and we see this is one of the William Shakespeare ones, the specialty coins, and they've taken to making these real special coins out of the £2 coins, and this is just a beauty. And you can see that this is the comedy version. They have the comedy and the tragedy, and I guess one other version, but this is the comedy version. We have dollar coins, of course, and this is a pretty recent one, the Thomas Jefferson dollar coin. And these they just don't look that good, do they? I mean, they get kind of really dirty really fast, and we tip it up on its edge, and we see that this is one of the ones that actually has the writing on the edge, "In God We Trust," here. And we see that it actually has the year on the edge, 2004. So some of these coins, the modern coins, don't actually have the year anywhere on the coin. It says United States of America, Statue of Liberty. It says in signs $1. It does not say the word one on there anywhere, and it doesn't say the word dollar on it. It just has the dollar sign and a 1. Then, of course, we have Sacagawea. We're getting these are a little older. This is one of the not one of the newer Sacagaweas, because we see that it has the edge writing on here also, and you see there right there the pluribus unum right there with the stars, and we get around and we see the year here, and I'm actually having trouble with that, but I think it says 2006. And then, of course, we head to Susan B. Anthony dollar coins. No $2, but the Susan B. Anthony dollar coins with the Frank Asparo reverse, eagle landing on the moon. We have had dollar coins for a long time. Here's the Ike Dollar. There's this big old huge thing, right? And there's the mint mark right there. There's the Denver, little tiny mint mark, really big coin. We had these until the 70s. And on the back of these, of course, eagle landing on the moon also. Now, we do have half-dollar coins, so 1/2. It's not 2, but somebody had asked us if they still make the half-dollar coins, and of course they do. This is the Denver Mint. This is the Philadelphia Mint. The problem is you can get them at the bank sometimes, but in order to get the newer ones, you actually have to get them through the U.S. Mint. Oh, here's a peace dollar. And this 1923, piece dollar, and we look on the back of this and we see United States of America, e pluribus unum, $1 here. And then finally we have, in coins, we have the Morgan dollar. And this is a Morgan dollar for 1890. One of the things that's really interesting about this one is that it actually is from the Carson City Mint. So if you look up the Morgan dollars, you'll see that they were made at a bunch of mints. They were made in Philadelphia. They were made at Carson City. They were made in Denver. They were made in New Orleans, which would have an O on it. Those are really hard to get. If you ever get a New Orleans one, that'd be really cool. And then they were made in San Francisco with the S. Now, we don't have the dollar coin, but we of course do have the $2 coin, but we of course do have the $2 bill. And you can get these at a bank. Just go to any bank and ask them. If they don't have any on hand, they can get them for you. They still print them. If you want to look right here, we see that this is a 2013. This is a modern one. Now Jefferson's on everything, isn't he? We saw him on the dollar coin, and then he's on, of course, the nickel, and the nickel, and the nickel. And that's kind of weird, all the Jeffersons around. So this is a F from Atlanta, Georgia, and you can tell where the Federal Reserve Bank that it came from is. And this is $2, and this is a modern one. And then they've had these $2 coins for bills for a long time. This is actually the 1928 series, probably made in the 30s, because when they put the series out, they would just keep making them year after year until they changed it. This is the red letter $2 bill. So we do have $2 bills, and they're still out there. We don't have $2 coins, and I think it's probably unlikely we're going to get any unless everything starts to cost $2 for a minimum, at which point we probably will get something like this, like a bimetallic or other coin. And I think we can keep looking, but it's unlikely, and we don't have one yet. All right, have a great day from DC Coin World and from the Big D Coin channel. And we'd love to have you subscribe to our channels and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.